Happy Friday. I hope you all have a really good weekend and a really safe and happy Halloween. I spent this week teaching everyone how to begin this special bow hold that we use when holding the bow. So we're getting ready to use that. So I wanted to show you exactly what we did this week so that you can help your children practice this. I made a whole bunch of bow pencils for them. It looks an awful lot like the bow itself. Sorry, let me compare them this way. Let me show you how I set this up. You hold the pencil in the stick in your left hand, and you're going to take your right hand and come up and over the front and bring your fingers up over the front. Once you get to the front, it looks like this. You split the rubber band with your ring and middle finger. At the first bend here in the pointer finger, you're going to let that part kind of relax into the grip that's there, and your pinky goes into this hole that's here at the top. Now the thumb on the back side goes at the end of the eraser right next to the grip. So here, I'll walk through that again. Ring and middle, split the rubber band. Pointer finger kind of relaxes onto that grip. Pinky sits in the little hole that's here for it. And the thumb on the back side goes there between the eraser and the grip. There have been a series of exercises that I'm asking everyone to do this week while they're practicing with their bow pencil. The first is called stir the soup, which means they're going to turn the bow this way and pretend to stir a big old pot of soup. And I want them to be careful to leave their fingers in the right spot. This is more of a wrist and arm movement. And then they can flip the pencil over and kind of saute with the little pan, or try to get all those onions off the bottom, or garlic if they don't like onions. The next exercise we did was one I called a wrist twist. We're going to flap back and forth this way. Next, we did finger taps, where you tap each finger individually, and it's a balancing game. Having to balance all of your fingers on the bow while you tap your pinky, middle finger, and ring finger. I struggle with the ring finger also, and are the hardest along with this one. The last one is teeter-totters, where you're going to keep your wrist still, and I tried to tell them to imagine that they have a penny on the top of the wrist. So if they want to put something there to help them, that would be great. Here, and back up, and down, and up. These are just for finger mobility and dexterity. Notice my fingers aren't staying in the same spot the whole time, and that's okay. This is mostly just for getting your fingers used to moving around the bow pencil in that way. So next week, we're gonna start holding the actual bow and playing some games and doing exercises with the bow. And you can see the bow hold sets up like this on the bow itself. You can see the thumb comes to the back side of the frog. And this part is called the frog. It's kind of a funny name for it, but that is the frog. So your fingers come over the frog, your pinky sits on top, and your pointer finger sits on top of the stick itself at the right here at this first bend in the pointer finger. And you can see my thumb is bent and everything is relaxed and round. So this is what's coming next week. This is what we're working on now to get us there.